Hello everyone. Welcome back to the EconomicExplorer101 channel. In this video, we'll talk about communism, a political and economic system that has been debated and studied for centuries. We will explore what communism is, its history, its principles, and the controversies surrounding it. So, let's dive in. Definition of communism. Communism is a social, political, and economic ideology that advocates the establishment of a classless, stateless society in which the means of production are owned and controlled by the community as a whole, rather than by individuals or private corporations. In a communist society, resources are distributed based on need, not wealth, and everyone contributes to the common good of society. History of communism. Communism traces its roots to the mid-19th century with the writings of Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels. They argued that capitalism was an inherently exploitative system that concentrated wealth and power in the hands of the few at the expense of the many. They believed the solution was to establish a communist society in which resources were owned and controlled by the community as a whole. From there, communism became a powerful force in world politics. With the establishment of the Soviet Union in 1917 and other communist states such as China, Cuba, and Vietnam. Principles of communism. Communism is based on several key principles. First, it seeks to abolish private property and the means of production. Second, he advocates a planned economy in which resources are allocated based on need rather than profit. Third, it promotes social and economic equality, with everyone having access to the same resources and opportunities. Fourth, it seeks to eliminate class distinctions and the exploitation of labor. Finally, he advocates a stateless society in which government and individuals work together for the common good of society. Criticism of communism. Despite its idealistic principles, communism has been the subject of much criticism and controversy. Critics argue that communism is inherently flawed because it fails to take into account human nature and the need for individual freedom and autonomy. They argue that communist regimes have been authoritarian, repressive, and responsible for human rights abuses. Critics also argue that command economies are inefficient and prone to failure, leading to scarcity, rationing, and economic stagnation. Successes of communism. Despite its criticisms, communism has had some notable successes. In the early years of the Soviet Union, for example, literacy rates rose dramatically and women gained equal rights. Similarly, in Cuba, the government has invested heavily in education and healthcare, leading to some of the best health outcomes in the world. In conclusion, communism is a complex political and economic system that has been the subject of much debate and study. While his idealistic principles of social and economic equality have been attractive to many, their implementation has often been fraught with challenge and controversy. As always, it is important to approach any political or economic system with a critical eye, weighing the advantages and disadvantages of each. This video is dedicated to teaching, and if you liked today's video, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Until next time.